Counterintuitively, if you want to move toward and even beyond seven figures, you want to be careful about not adding unnecessary overhead. Since I first began in the early 1990s writing about high-growth consulting strategies, it's become apparent that adding staff tends to decrease revenues and margins. Alanism. Growth is not the point. Profitable growth is the point. One of my all-star clients, who eventually sold her boutique consulting firm and is now playing golf, said in one of our small group meetings that she dreaded returning from traveling and finding all the quote-unquote chicks in the corporate nest chirping and waiting for her to regurgitate food. This was a visual never lost on anyone who ever heard it. Even with the boutique firm owners I've coached, we focused on reducing staff, both professionally and personally. I've never known why someone who is making $250,000 a year requires a $30,000 virtual assistant. Have they failed to learn how to use a smartphone or a filofax? In most cases, I've reduced staff for my clients from 30 to under 10 and often to 0. But what about most of you who are solo practitioners? How do you keep control of overhead, which kills small practices? A vignette. When I was fired from the presidency of a consulting firm, I told my wife I would never work for any moron who could fire me again. She said, "Okay, but you'd better get serious. What's the first thing you're going to do?" "Rent an office," I said. "Why?" she asked. "You're going to visit prospects to sell and clients to implement. They're not going to be coming to you. If I'm wrong about that, then we should discuss an office." 40 years later, I've never had an office. My 2 kids went through private school from preschool through undergraduate. Those 2 17-year experiences cost about $450,000 in total, which I paid out of cash flow. I calculated that a single office over that period, with rent, insurance, utilities, taxes, a secretary, repairs, and so forth, would have cost, wait for it, $450,000. My wife and I, by the way, are public school graduates through undergraduate school, but conditions have certainly changed today. Lean and mean is the way to go, right into and through 7 figures in revenue. That's how you create profitable growth. Here are some items and resources you don't need or should have on a pay-for-play, that is an outsourced basis. A bookkeeper who can be paid by the hour, tax accountants paid by the hour, legal help paid by the hour, answering service rather than part-time assistance. Use American Express as your travel agent. Use a franchised printer who prints on demand. Use AI or a student to create your artwork. Use automated schedulers. Keep your software and hardware simple. You don't need 3 cameras and 7 lights for Zoom, believe me. Don't chase shiny objects. You don't need every new iPhone.